Hello everyone, this is Panos, and today I'm making the part one of my three-step or three-part tutorial course on how to actually become a cold calling machine. So you can actually cold call without stopping, so you don't run out of energy. And this is extremely important because cold calling is the best method of outreach and the most effective one. It teaches you the most skills, it brings the best appointments, the most appointments, and more importantly, you can outsource it very easily in the future. So, by the way, if you don't know me, my name is Panos. I dropped out of school at 16. Now I'm 17. Fast forward 8 months later, and I'm living through sales, making anywhere from 4 to 5 figures a month, close to five. And yeah, I'm on a mission to help myself a year ago. So beginners get into sales without having to go through 8 scam gigs or basically guide them through the process so they don't have to navigate themselves through this chaos of information. Okay, so let's jump in. So, when you're cold calling, whether you're just starting out or if you've been doing it for a while, doesn't matter. You will quickly realize that staying consistent and dialing for extended periods of time without running out of energy or being distracted or starting something else is extremely hard. And there are multiple reasons for that. I've written some down here: fear of rejection, a slow standard operating procedure, slow software, distractions, lack of discipline, lack of focus. And today, I'm going to talk about the fear of rejection, which is the thing that every single person has when they just start out, but also the stupidest thing that you could have. And I'm going to explain why. Now, the rest of these, so these ones are going to be explained on a different video, how you can use your time most effectively. And then these ones are also going to be a longer video similar to this one where I go very, very, very deeply into them. So you definitely want to look out for that. So let's jump in. So fear of rejection. I'm going to call this fear the dragon. So unless you're selling free mansions to homeless people or $1 for 20 cents, cold calling will never ever be a walk in the park. It just won't be easy. You will be cussed at. People will hang up on you. People will scream at you. People will say terrible things to you. I had a guy tell me that my wife wants to do stuff with other men and that my kids don't love me, and how do I wake up and look at myself in the face just the other day. And I just laughed. Yeah, there was, so yeah, this happens in cold calling. They will reject you and so on and so forth. I'm sure you're gonna have different experiences as well that you can share with us. But yeah, you must be prepared for that and actually expect it. If you don't expect it, you're simply delusional. You're just delusional if you don't. But here's the thing: we all know that we're scared of this, like rejection and stuff. But to overcome that fear, we actually need to understand why it exists. All right. So looking the dragon in the eyes, facing the fear, basically, or looking at the fear. So your brain has an extremely effective way of not allowing you to define why negative beliefs and or fears that are holding you back exist, because it knows. So your brain knows that if you are actually able to define them and understand them, you will be able to overcome them, and your brain is scared of that. So your brain functions in a way that makes it feel a lot more comfortable with yourself staying in place instead of evolving or changing anything about yourself and your life, because its main goal is to survive, and it's surviving right now. So if you're surviving right now, it has a subconscious incentive to prevent you from changing anything that you're doing in fear of losing that comfortable state of survival and putting itself at risk. So you can look at the real world examples here. Like, I'm sure you know, like, you're in this online money space and stuff, like, and I'm sure you know of so many people that just say, but why would I try it? I mean, it's risky. What if it doesn't work? Like, blah 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 blah. And the thing is, those people are probably in the shittiest positions of their lives, or that you could think of. They're just working a wage job, but they will literally be more comfortable with working that wage job, slaving their time away, instead of risking something that will put them at discomfort, that will make them uncomfortable, to essentially in the future potentially increase or improve their life. Now, they're very comfortable with that because their brain has this way, or the brain makes you want to survive. And if you put yourself in a position that you don't know if you will be safe in, comfortable, surviving, obviously, we all know, like, if you cold call, you're not gonna die. Like, we know that. But your brain doesn't know the difference between being at the edge of a cliff and being scared of rejection, or putting yourself in a job where you don't know if you will make money. The same muscles, the same brain cells function for both occasions. So I hope you understand that shit. I hope you understand that. So it would be completely, it would be very, very hard to actually be able to define why this negative belief exists if you didn't look at the literature. I'm actually adding on to what I just said. All right, so being rejected releases emotions in your brain that make you feel like you have moved down the social scale. That means that your importance level to society has been reduced. So this means that rejection makes you feel less valuable to the world. Now, subconsciously, going back to what I've just said, being lower on the social pyramid or social scale is the thing you fear most after death. Because if you move down the social scale enough, you will die or be killed. If you have absolutely no importance to this world, you will either die or be killed, because you won't find food, you won't find, like, you understand what I mean. You can like brainstorm different ways how you would die. I don't want to go over that. So think about what I've just explained. As in, your brain has a way of not allowing you to define why things exist yet that make you be comfortable with staying in the same position. And now look at what being rejected does. So being rejected releases emotions in your brain that basically make you feel like, if this happens enough times, I will literally die. So that's what you fear most. I hope you understand the concept of that now. All right, so now we know that. So let's go over how we can actually defeat the dragon. Like, what do we do now? So this should be extremely straightforward now, because, like, if you compare what I've just said to cold calling, you will know, like what the fuck does this have to do with chess? I'm gonna tell you what it has to do with chess right now. So when you're cold calling and you're being rejected, and you're not cold calling because you're scared of being rejected, that's the most stupid thing you can do, because there's literally one thing you need to understand in your brain for this fear to completely disappear and never come back again. So when cold calling, people, prospects, do not reject you, they reject your offer. Might that be due to classical conditioning that I will go over in a second, or simply because they're not interested? Actually, no, I went over classical conditioning on my last video. Might that be due to classical conditioning, or simply because they're not interested? It doesn't matter. What matters is that they're not rejecting you, they're rejecting the offer. So you're scared for no reason. Just call them. So they don't know what you look like, your name, what you stand for, so you must completely disassociate rejection from yourself, and understand that you're not the one being rejected. You're just not. Now, this might not be enough for some. Some will feel like their offer being rejected is the exact same as themselves being rejected, because they created that offer. That is also not true. That just isn't true. This is wrong. Your business is not you. Your business is a separate entity to yourself. You are not your business. You're not connected to your business. You are working for your business. You are working for your business. You're not your business. And you must release any emotional attachment that you have to your business to actually allow yourself to be able to take the actions needed to run and scale it properly. That means doing 100 cold calls a day for 3 months, sending 1,000 emails a day for 3 months, getting on 50 different sales calls before closing your first client. To allow yourself to do that, you must completely release any emotional attachment that you have to this entity, this separate entity to yourself. If you don't do that, you will become overwhelmed with emotions, causing you to quit sometimes before even becoming profitable, or scaling your revenue to the moon. So again, your business is a separate entity to yourself, and if you don't want to believe that, let me just ask you. I mean, what do you fear more? Having an agency without ever signing clients, or being a sales rep without ever booking appointments, or hearing a no or a few cuss words from someone on the phone that you will never ever see in your life? Think about that. What do you want more? Like, do you want an agency that's bringing you $50,000 a month? Or do you want to sit at your desk and watch TikToks instead of listening, hearing some no's and a few cuss words and a few fuck yous or fuck off or like whatever? What do you want more? All right. So you understand that now, hopefully. It's actually time to take action towards overcoming this fear. And the only way to do that is to face it. So you're not going to like this. I know you're not, but you're literally not going to like this because of what I just talked about here. So next steps, and actually do it. I don't care where you are. I don't care about anything. Just do it now. Open your dialer, get 10 numbers and dial them right now. Yes, go ahead and do 10 cold calls. I'll wait here. I'll wait for you. I don't care what time it is. I don't care if you don't have a niche. I don't care if it's your niche or a different one. Go and make 10 cold calls right now. And watch the thoughts. So pay attention to this. So now that I've just said this, you're going to have so many thoughts telling you or giving you so many different reasons why you shouldn't go and do the calls. Maybe it would say, yeah, I'm gonna finish this video and then I'm gonna go and get some food and then I'm gonna sit down again, go get some numbers, watch a video on how to get a script on how to cold call, and then I'm gonna start dialing, and then this guy's gonna tell me no and I'm only gonna do 2 dials. Watch all of those thoughts and save them in your brain. And just fucking like realize all the emotions that you have against cold calling, even though it's so simple. All those thoughts in your brain are literally the only reason why you're not rich right now. Like, if you're still here and you haven't made a single call, even though I've been talking about this for 2 minutes, that is the reason why you are broke. You know what? I'm gonna go make a cold call right now. I don't give a fuck. Let me see. Auto Detailer, Norwich. I don't know if that's how you spell it. Norwich. Alright. Auto Care Valeting. Alright. Let me make sure you can hear it. Use my script, by the way. Fuck. This guy's name is Carl. All right, I'm literally gonna stay here, and you're gonna watch me do cold calls right now, while you're sitting there giving yourself reasons why you shouldn't do it, and you're gonna stay broke. Keep that in mind. I'm gonna keep calling. I don't give a fuck. Don't expect me to book a meeting. Like I want to get rejected right now. I want to show you how it is like to get rejected. Let's see.
Good morning, the Body Centre, Laura speaking.
Hey Laura, is the owner there?
Yeah, can I take who's calling, please?
Yeah, Joe.
Joe, will she know what it's in regards to, Joe?
Yeah, I had a project that I talked about him personally last week about a McLaren 720X.
Okay. Okay, bear with me a second.
We will be with you shortly. Thank you for holding.
Oh my god.
The Body Centre, Norfolk's premier accident repair and vehicle refinishing specialist, working with leading insurance companies and manufacturers. For all your vehicle needs, the Body Centre will gladly assist.
Hello, Joe, sorry to keep you on hold. Donna's just on the phone at the moment. Can I try and help at all?
Can I call him back later maybe and speak to him?
Is it definitely Donna that you need to speak to?
Sure, what was that?
Who did you need to speak to, did you say?
I think it was Donald. I don't remember his name, honestly.
No, I think it might have either been like Jason, Lewis, or Sam, possibly.
Possibly, yeah. Who handles the new projects there?
It might be Sam. I can try Sam's line for you.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, can I just take your vehicle registration number, please?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that didn't work. I'm gonna cold call again. Like, this is gonna be the last one. It's gonna be the last one. Never mind. Keep in mind, I've never sold in this niche. Ever. Not once. Yeah, this guy has one review. Anyway, you just saw how easy it is to go and do cold calls. Like, it doesn't take preparation. It takes a number, a dialing software, or your phone. I'm using my phone as a camera right now, so I didn't use it. It takes a number, a phone, and your mouth. I didn't use a script. I didn't go and look for a script and auto detailing. I didn't sit down for 5 months looking for the best niche. I just went and did and made the calls. So here's why you have to make those calls and go and make them. If you still haven't, what the fuck are you doing? You're broke. So the belief that if you cold call you will be rejected will slowly become less and less existent while you make more calls and book more appointments through putting it enough volume and continuously getting better and better. So the way fear, or like the muscle in your brain that basically makes you resist from doing things, or like makes you want to stop or not go ahead and do something, literally becomes smaller. It literally becomes smaller, like quite literally. It's a muscle in your brain, or like it's a part of your brain that shrinks the more you go against it. So the more cold calls you make, the more kilometers you run, the more cold showers you take. I don't take cold showers, to be honest. I'm not saying that you have to take cold showers to get rich or whatever, but the more you go against what you want to do and actually do what you don't want to do, the more that part of your brain shrinks, and the easier it becomes for you to take control of your fucking life. So go ahead, make those calls, and yeah, for this to happen, you really have to face the initial pain of doing this work, even when the resistance towards it is extremely strong. Now, I'm having the same problems right now with different things, like staying disciplined and actually dialing for 8 hours straight every single day, or like staying disciplined throughout my day, not going on social media, like not doing dumb stuff, like staying productive, literally just simply not wasting my time. Like, I'm working every single minute out of my day other than when I sleep. And it's hard, but like I'm going through the pain, and it becomes easier and easier every single day, because literally the brain, or the part of the brain shrinks. Now, I'm not fucking waffling here. Like, I heard this on an Andrew Huberman podcast, talking about like discipline and stuff. Like, there's literally a part in your brain that will shrink the more you go against it, and that's the part that makes you not want to do stuff or not continue doing stuff. So yeah, by the way, if you want to be part of a strong network of salespeople, of driven salespeople, and or agency owners, where we just connect with each other, talk to each other, have different sales positions in there, that you can literally hop on tomorrow and start making money next week, with training and stuff, like networking, crypto signals, all of that shit. Just a network of people making money online. Click the first link in the description. It will take you to my Telegram group. Send me a message and tell me you want to join the group. This is me trying to sell you something. It's not free. I don't want people thinking that it's free. I want committed people. So if you don't want to be sold, don't DM me. Feel free to join the group, because there's still some free gems in there. But yeah, if you do want to be part of this group and literally start making money next week through sales, or start your own agency and have agency owners around you that are making money, then yeah, feel free to join. And yeah, that's that for this video. If you liked it, feel free to leave a like. Stay tuned for the part 2 and 3. They will be coming this week. Those are really, really important as well. Yeah, like the video if you did like it. It not only helps the channel, but if the video gets pushed to on the algorithm, and more people can extract the value from it. And also comment any video ideas that you might have, any questions for me, or DM me them. And subscribe if you want to see more of my content. I'm posting 3 times a week. So yeah, if you want to be watching more of my content, subscribe, because I'm going to be posting 3 times a week. And yeah, until the next video, until part 2, go and make some fucking money. Go do the cold calls, man. What the fuck?